Okay, the first version of the Matthew Walker knot for this 2-strand Matthew Walker knot will be the single version. And all we do is I've just got my 2 cords running parallel to each other, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the right hand cord and form a loop, just get myself a little bit more rope, form a loop and pass it underneath the cord next to it. So in other words, we're going over and then under 2. Next thing I do is I take the left hand cord and I bring it round underneath that cord there and then bring it across like so. Just let's get a bit more lead through, and then you can see that one's going through the loop there, so we pass this one through the loop here also. And this is now the beginning of our Matthew Walker knot, and so you should have that shape there now. Once we've got this shape like so, we take the left hand lead here and we pass it through the right hand loop. We then take the left hand lead, sorry, the right hand one there, and pass it through the left hand loop. And there we have it. What we've done now is we've created the Matthew Walker knot, and if we pull up on it gently, you'll see that the cords are starting to cross over and they're starting to form a nice spiral shape around our central core. And you can see here, as I'm pulling that up tight, we now have the Matthew Walker knot, and this is the single Matthew Walker knot, has now appeared in our rope like so. And so, very decorative little stopper knot here for our knife lanyard or any other lanyard that we want. So that is the single Matthew Walker knot. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to do the double Matthew Walker knot with our 2 strands here. So when we had the single one, this is exactly the same procedure. So we take the right hand lead, we form a loop like so and bring it underneath our left hand lead there like that. Then the left hand lead, we take that and we pass it underneath that one there like so, and then bring it up like so on our cord. And there we have it. We have that shape there now, and then we take the left hand one and pass it through the right hand loop. We then take the left hand one, sorry, the right hand one, and pass it through the left hand loop like so. And so if we were to pull up on that now, that would be our single Matthew Walker knot. But in this particular case, we're going to double it. And doubling it is so easy. We just take the left hand one and pass it through the right hand loop. We then take the right hand one and pass it through the left hand loop like so. And then take the 2 ends, the 2 working ends here, and just gently pull up on those, and you will gradually see that as we pull up on those, our Matthew Walker knot is starting to take shape. And gently tease around the cords, because what we're looking for is a nice spiral going round. Just form it into a spiral, and here we go. Spiral starting to appear here now. Just gently tease it round so we get that spiral effect, and then as we pull up on that, you can see here now that our Matthew Walker knot is starting to form here. And all I've got to do now is go round and tighten that up, and there we have it. We have our Matthew Walker knot. And just gently keep going, tease it into place, because it does like to twist itself inside, and bring it round, and there we have it. We now have a nice chunky Matthew Walker knot in our 2 strands. And so this is the double one. There you go. That's our double Matthew Walker knot. And next one, we will treble it and just keep pulling it up. Don't be afraid to pull it up tightly, because you want it to be locked in really tight and hard and keep its shape so that you have that lovely pattern on there like so. And now we're going to go on and do the triple version of the Matthew knot. So exactly the same as the previous versions. Basically take the right hand lead and form a loop and pass it underneath the left hand one like so. We're going to use quite a bit of cord this time, so bring those two together. We then take the left hand lead here and we pass it underneath our other lead, bring it round and through our loop like so. Then we take the left hand one, we then take the right hand one and pass it through the left hand loop like so. So just pull it up a bit tight because we need all the cord we've got. Then take the left hand working end, pass it through the loop like so. And that is our single Matthew Walker knot. We then go round again and pass it through the left hand loop. Pass this one through the right hand loop. And so then the final time is we take the left hand one and pass it through the right hand one. And then the right hand working end here, we then pass it up through the loop on the left hand side and then take both leads together and gently pull it up, and gradually your knot will start to form. And you can see here, now look at the shape of it as you're doing it, and gradually what you're doing is you're wanting a symmetrical shape to come about. So gently tease your leads into the right shape and you will see then we get that lovely spiral pattern starting to appear. There it is, it's come together now, and gradually we can pull up tight on that, and you can see here now we have now, as I pull up on that, we've now got a triple Matthew Walker knot in our lanyard. And so I've shown you this on obviously a much bigger piece of cord, but you know, paracord is no difference. It's just with this one you can actually see what I'm doing.